I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement.
What is it, Ning?
Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
No! Just give her a neti pot, or whatever the hell it is.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project.
No!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
Oh, he's like, oh, stonks, I should buy building materials.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
But it's such a bad idea because she wants to found the Shenhe Corporation.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project.
I'm not surprised that she wants to do this, because with Ningguang, it's never just one meteor coming out of the sky. She's got to make more. Okay, she can't just stop throwing one of her meteors out of the sky. There's a lot more where that came from. She does not know when to quit it.
Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wondercores, and Adeptal sigils.
Is she sending us all on a quest?
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber to float. Wondercores, meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical structure of the Jade Chamber.
Okay.
Adeptal sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adeptal art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself.
That's why she got rid of it, because she's like, oh, I don't even give a shit. I'll just make them build me a new one.
Although these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when.
What the fuck? Because I was like, wow, we see a new side of her. Look how selfless she is. She really cares about the common good after all. But no, the whole time she's just like, oh, well, I'm gonna make them build me a new one, exactly, even better than the one I had before.
I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question.
What? What? That's their award? They get to ask you a question. It's like a stream redemption. It's like...
You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
We have that stream redemption, by the way. We do have it, but I always forget to check.
These things won't be easy to get hold of, but if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Peasants get to ask her anything that they want. What was the last question I was asked? It was, who will be the top boat at the end of the Liyue arc? We know who that is. No, I don't even have to tell you. Did I get a FanFest invite? No. Okay. I've seen all the questions.
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Haha, what a coincidence. I won't divulge too much, but
Was
I
it
heard some
insider
rumors about
trading?
some plot strike just the other day. So excuse me all, but I have some business to do.
Oh, no. We better move quickly, or this opportunity will be snatched away from us.
Ningguang's rebuilding the Jade Chamber? This is a huge deal! Let's get involved!
Yeah, maybe we can make bank off it too, Paimon. Might as well. Wait, what was
you
that?
Heard my
Wait,
announcement, did you? What do you think?
it's Ningguang's
Interested?
rocks. Can I really ask you anything at all?
Yes. Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Maybe I can find out more about my brother.
Really? Ooh, then Paimon will ask you about how to run a business!
Yeah. What should I put on my YouTube thumbnails, Ningguang?
We'll never be short of Mora ever again!
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance.
What?
The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there.
Okay.
I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a race against the clock. A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
It's weird.
Super busy.
It's a weird
we
thing to
better
make
get going.
people do. After everything that the city has just been through, she's gonna put everybody on this timed trial to make bank from this. Like, it just feels a little manipulative. I don't like it.
Huh? Look! It seems like there's something kind of fishy going on over there.
Ma'am, you seem like an eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it happens, we have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find somewhere a little more private, and we can get down to brass tacks.
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that.
Is he simping?
Hey, why don't you stand there after her?
Oh no!
Right, yeah.
Do we need to go help her? Are they creepers? The crane returns on the wind.
That? They said they had some
The
music.
music's a little loud. The music is a little loud. We gotta stop him from attacking her,
Just what
the
we need
lady.
right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Okay.
Take it easy.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
You think they jumped off the balcony? Like, there they are. I see them. We gotta be sneaky though.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run.
Oh
Don't
no!
worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
This guy's played Final Fantasy. He knows. I don't know, Chief. She seems like a main character. I wouldn't fuck around, man.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you. I
Gambling
don't need your
debts.
information.
Even he has the gamba debt.
If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
What?
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over and nobody getting hurt.
I mean, he's not that intimidating, let's be honest. Like, I mean, the way that he said it is just like, who's gonna be scared by that?
No more excuses!
Okay, no, he's trying harder.
I know you have money. I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Liyue Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shenhe kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Now he's negotiating.
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor.
That means I gotta do it.
But here we are.
I'll do it.
Perhaps. Yes. Let's call it fate.
Wait, shit, astrology.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not
Astrology.
illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
There they are. There's the bad man.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear.
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Oh my god. They are way too chicken shit for this line of work, let's be honest. Mila takes away the hooligans who are surrounding the young lady with the white hair. Are you alright?
Shenhe.
Shenhe?
Shenhe?
My name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is, well, Paimon. Paimon's travel buddy.
Shenhe?
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation.
You've heard about
I've
us?
dealt with
What?
it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
I think less than that.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that kind of stuff, you know.
Laws?
Have you not heard of the law?
No. Apparently not.
What?
Really? So how exactly have you...
How doesn't she know about... Oh, she's hungry because she's not eating. She's eating one bite of it.
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
Then why do you order all that food? They're right. You're wasting money.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right.
Why would you lie about that?
You went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other, but only took a small bite of each dish.
Yeah, why? What's wrong with
And
you?
of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals.
Oh, she's a vegan. That's awesome.
Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal.
Yeah, let's go do that.
After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
I found some grass on the way here. I nibbled on it, but you can have the rest. That's a...
Do you think Shenhe might be an Adeptus? Seems like it's her first time in Liyue Harbor, and she doesn't seem to get how things work here. If she is an Adeptus, that would explain everything.
I think she's an Adeptus because they don't eat. Yeah, I think.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Prescription?
Ginseng, glaze lily, and violet.
I have
please.
anxiety. I should be able to get any herbs I want at the pharmacy. Yeah, my doctor said I have anxiety, so it's okay for you. You can just let me. I have a card.
What kind of
Half a
prescription is
pound,
this?
girl. What the
Sounds
fuck?
like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's
What
everything
the-
in stock.
Why are you using the Imperial system anyway?
Thank you.
Ah.
She's really eating them.
Mm-hmm. I thought the other one was the cow.
My hunger has now abated.
She's grazing.
Thank you.
Are they really that good?
Rather awful.
Have you tried putting some barbecue sauce on there?
Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
Maybe some, Tabasco.
How can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future.
What?
The food of the mortal realm is most delicious. But should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development.
So maybe she should, well, the mistake that she's making is she's ordering food from the nicest places, but she just needs to go to Burger King. And then she won't want to eat the mortal food anymore. She should just eat, like, nasty, greasy food when she's down here.
Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an Adeptus.
Yeah.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Well, we were gonna follow you, probably. You seem important.
Right! Paimon almost forgot. We
Oh, yeah, the Jade Chamber.
the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition.
I forgot.
And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I completely forgot about that.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win. Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However,
Will she join
you have
it?
shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Okay. But that's sus. Nothing.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an Adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
We'll get an advantage over everyone else.
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
The thing is, though, like, when I saved the city, they said I could have anything I wanted, and all I said was, oh, help me find my brother. And everyone's like, okay, cool story. And that was it. And now there's this new quest with Ningguang. And it's like, well, I should enter it so Ningguang should help. I can ask her about my brother. But she should already be bound to that because of my previous request that I made when I saved the city, you know? You know what I mean? Like, isn't that... That should already be covered by now? And I shouldn't have to do extra shit for that same question.
I am not sure whether or to what extent this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who is currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Wow, that's really smart. I didn't even think about that. Just get rid of everyone else who's in the contest. Smart. Five-head, that's smart.
No, that is not acceptable. Not by a long shot.
Oh, what's the problem, Paimon? You need to chill out.
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Yeah, we should just all battle to the death.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wondercores, and Adeptal sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So,
Okay.
for Plostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Hey, who's that?
Hi, you. What are you doing out here?
Lady Ningguang wishes
Oh,
to purchase
hello.
a large batch of wound dressing. We're running low at the store, so I came out to fetch the ingredients personally.
Okay. Wound dressing. Wait, why does she need a large batch of wound dressing? Wait, what else is going to be happening in this contest?
Huh? How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing?
Paimon, I just said that! Paimon, I just said that!
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to
Shut up,
rebuild
Paimon.
the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs.
Maybe you should.
And she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now.
She pulled the Chi-Chi
I
as
don't
well.
suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
Oh. You need someone to lend you a hand. Yeah, I can do that.
No. We've got other stuff to do.
I can do that.
While you're here, though, have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds. It's very rare indeed.
What? When you... Okay. So, when you activated it... Okay.
As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of.
Okay.
But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay, then. Let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Okay. Catch you later. So, we need to talk to the Feiyun Commerce Guild, which means we're probably going to talk to Alphino. I bet he's going to be hanging out around there.
Thank goodness you're finally back.
There he is! There's that little shit.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, so he's just going to make everybody else do all the work so we can get back to reading. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
He's not going to do shit.
Hey, Xingqiu. Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment.
Oh no, wait, he's going to tell us to do it.
Shu, I need to entertain some guests.
Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today.
Shit.
What's going on?
We should have left
And
as soon as...
may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well?
He needs it. Yeah, he's not gonna help.
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price.
Oh, it's gonna be on auction.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
500 million mora?
500 million?
It's a... Paimon! That's so expensive.
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
We need
Don't
it.
panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Sea Gazer? Was that like a cryptid, like the Coco Goat?
Who?
Never heard it.
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Oh, he's got another lame name. Like...
Yes, just so.
I liked Mountain Mulder. That was a good one. Danny, thanks for the 5 gift subs in the chat. Appreciate
precisely.
it.
I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite.
Uh-huh.
After
Okay.
Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Liyue area.
Liyue, but I haven't explored that at all. It's like 0%, I think.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure?
That's the question.
Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful with him being an adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him.
Wait, she is an adeptus for real. And she was from the mountain, and she knew him. And that means that she is one of them. But which one?
Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described
Is she the
in this
gamer?
way before. May I ask where you read that?
Oh my god, I bet it is.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then.
Look, there's a bird. Shit, on her back. Yeah, that's the gamer bird.
There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs.
I bet that's her.
Especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Why would he tell me this instead of get it? Because doesn't he need it too?
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
No, I guess not.
Xingqiu said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
Wait, Geo is needed only in revival phase? What? Oh. Tag, can you help this poor soul? This is physically painful. Tag, what did you tell me when I asked you about it? Wait, let me see. You said, use Geo Org with the Claymore weapon. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, you did tell me what to do, but I didn't like... I read it, but I didn't process it. Yeah, it turns out I wasn't listening. Yeah, okay, it turns out I wasn't listening. Alright, anyway. Sorry. She's astrologing. Whoa, mist. Wait, now it's raining.
This place was hidden.
She made it
special
rain.
Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Only Ningguang can make it rain.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
It's a Selly. Selly's here to show us where to go. Yay. Ah! That's who I needed to see.
The Sealy got to here and then disappear. Should we go over and take a look?
An abode created by Sea Gazer. It's been abandoned for some time. It says we need frost, geo, and fire. But because I have Hu Tao, she needs a babysitter. And I really need Yelan. Do I need frost that bad? I'm gonna say no. I don't really like having Hu Tao, to be honest.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now?
Wow, it's so beautiful.
How did we suddenly end up here?
Wow, it's so nice.
Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
It's like my Serenity pot.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus.
He picked the same one.
With any luck, the sunset Vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before?
Yeah.
Look, it's
It
gone
is.
and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
What? The rocks and trees don't seem complete. What do you think,
These are
Shenhe?
not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning.
Oh, it's furnishing? It's like a housing decor.
If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
Alright, then let's do it.
What happened to Sea Geezer?
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
How did they even get in here? Wow, the music, though. I can't change it? The volume? Oh, I get to play as Shenhe. Oh, she's got a lance. Is Dragoon. How the hell do I get over there, though? I don't know. It's spooky because if I just run this way, I'll die, right? No. It's the floor. It's fine. Ooh, the music's so good. You don't need a charge attack with her? Oh, okay. Oh no, I broke! Yelan died?
Is everyone okay?
No, not okay, not okay. Not okay!
The clouds again.
Oh my god!
It
The
looks like we need to
fuck?
go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first.
That's horrible! But they're not getting...
Obey.
Struggled. You want... I did level the weapons. Use Yelan Burst before her tap key. You can find an item for your teapot.
This time we're really gonna fall.
Oh wait.
So high. Luckily there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise that could have ended very differently.
Good.
Hey, let's see what
Pure luck that we didn't die. The Selly is back. Okay. Why aren't you gliding? Oh, I knew there would be water at the bottom. Yeah, I predicted it. That's why I didn't.
Let's dance. Is this it? Is this the sunset Vermilionite?
I mean, it looks green. Isn't sunset supposed to be red?
It's so huge.
So is the Jade Chamber.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Well, it's really heavy.
Plaustrite doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount.
Oh, she says it's not heavy.
Only after being activated does Plaustrite reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story.
Wow, that sounds really boring. Story after story about a rock.
I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
I wonder, maybe her master is the gamer bird.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something.
What, Paimon?
If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too.
But you're already in the sky, Paimon.
But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely.
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
What? But...
Are you sure? Be careful.
Okay, yeah, just have her carry it.
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a plaustrite sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged.
It's... Paimon meant you.
My safety.
Yeah, your safety.
That's right. Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are.
Maybe we can spot her while she lifts it.
You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the plaustrite. Let's meet at the building site later.
Okay. What?
Shenhe,
The fuck?
that huge rock all by herself.
Giga. Giga chest. Shenhe.
We can't slow
What
down
the fuck?
yet. Let's go meet her at the
She just picked it up and walked off. She just picked it up and walked off.
She lift that massive rock all by herself. She's got to be one of those Adepti, surely.
She is. She's with me.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing, so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Pog. So she's gonna do all the work and we get all the credit.
And Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so
Ningguang's little helper.
No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plaustrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper. It's secretary.
She didn't like being called little helper, did she?
Okay then. Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? pretty amazing, right?
It is pretty amazing.
In truth, it is the finest piece of plostrite we have received so far.
Not surprised. I mean, it's our submission, so it's gonna be the best.
If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction.
And that means Ningguang is gonna owe
As a
us
side
money.
note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there.
Wait, what? We're gonna live in a big house together? I don't think so. No, I'm good.
Now, please excuse me.
Nah.
As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
I'm not ready to do the Jersey Shore, like the Liyue Shore show.
Shenhe! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Yeah, they were all really impressed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, aren't you excited?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it?
That's what I said!
Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold
That's
it
what I
up
said.
high and break into a big smug smile.
Same Paimon, why is she not happy enough?
I've had similar compliments before.
Oh, she's used to it.
They call me an Adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Girl, you are. You're vegan. That makes you better than them.
Yeah, because that's how At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive.
You're different from normal people, that's
Way
all.
different than normal people.
But I am not...
You're morally superior, Shenhe.
Shenhe?
Accept it. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Girl, you just need a protein shake after all that lifting you did. You just need a protein shake. I got some.
Well, Feiyun said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
Is it a hotel or is it a hostel or is it like Jersey Shore?
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
She's a D&D elf.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own.
She's like, I can just meditate and it's gonna restore all my spell slots.
When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed. Alright? Seriously, don't punish yourself like this.
Paimon's right. Don't you need AC? Don't they have AC down there in the hotel?
If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Okay.
Hi there. Checking in, are we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site
Is
for
there
the new
Wi-Fi?
Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts.
Okay. Is there gonna be a continental breakfast in the morning and when does that start?
So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Is there a pool? Where's the pool?
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left.
Still being clean, but I said I'd be...
Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it.
Okay, good.
Shenhe, you should go get some
They're
rest.
gonna let us.
We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready.
Okay, good. It's not a big, like...
Paimon's gonna go see if there's anything good
A
to eat
hostel.
around here. Paimon couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before.
That's so nasty, Paimon. That's so gross.
Let's buy one for Shenhe too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
I'll make her one. I'll make one that's like made out of Adelaide gluten.
All right. I will head to my room for now.
I'll give her a gluten drumstick.
If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Wow, what a crazy thing to say. This is a thing I would never say in my life. I would never say this. It's like, if you need anything, too bad. I'm a heavy sleeper. I won't hear shit. You knock on this door, I'm not gonna hear it. There's a hurricane outside, I'm not gonna fucking hear it. So if you need anything, you better tell me now. Before I turn around and lock the door behind me. Okay, bye.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Hey, isn't that Cloud Retainer? What's she doing here?
That is her. That's her. That's the gamer bird.
Let's go and say hi.
Okay.
One trusts you have met Shenhe.
That's her mom.
Are you getting along quite well?
Yeah, she's nicer than you.
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shenhe too, Cloud Retainer?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shenhe to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway?
Yeah, does she have a lame name like you guys?
Calling her Shenhe feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
That's weird. I feel like this is one of those things that in English sounds weird to say, but probably in other languages sounds more normal. Because in English, like, we just don't really have the same kind of differences between, like, honorifics for people.
Her Adeptus name. Why, pray tell, would
It's not as big of a
Shenhe
deal.
have an Adeptus name?
She's an Adeptus, right?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shenhe is human.
What?
Oh, right. Wait, what?
She's just buff. That's it. She's buff.
I'm neither. This is a real surprise.
She's just jacked.
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, yeah. She's swole.
Well,
Did you see how much she can lift?
problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Wow, that's one way to put it. She wanted to kill everybody else in the competition. Didn't you teach her that's wrong?
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shenhe by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene.
The presence of a god's remains. What?
Inside was Shenhe, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
She killed a god at 6 years old? She killed God at 6 years old? Holy shit. She is like a Final Fantasy protagonist.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her.
What the fuck? Several days.
That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born.
And it's too bad she's not a guy, because I would be simping so hard right now.
One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
It's like daggers, bloodlust, homicidal instinct. Sign me the fuck up.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shenhe may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
So it is like her mom. Cloud Retainer really is her mom.
That's still so dangerous, though.
Yeah.
Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
I know. Why was God so mad?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her.
You said when I was 6, I ate Play-Doh and got sent to the hospital and lived. Wow, that's just like... It's just like fighting God and living is what happened to you. You're just like Shenhe. When Shenhe talks about her master, she means...
Indeed. It is one to whom she refers. Shenhe has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
When I was 6, my grandma worked at the school that I was going to school at, and she would keep an eye on me during lunch if my mom had packed me a peanut butter jelly sandwich, because I like to eat the sandwich by just putting it directly on my face, and I would get jelly all over my face and not give a shit. And so my grandma would always check and see if I had a peanut butter jelly sandwich that day, so she could come by and like dab my face before I went back to class, because I just didn't have any awareness.
However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day.
Oh my god.
Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity.
What?
Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay.
Okay. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I'm not like that. Okay. I can fix her.
The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. Have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
Uh-huh. Okay. So you... So we need to make sure that she stays, engaged and emotional while being tied up with the red ropes. Yeah. Well, that's your fault. That's your fault.
It is only by fate that people's paths may cross. Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
I feel like it's a lot of stuff that she shouldn't have told us, really, because...
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her, didn't you?
No, she's worried about us. She thinks we're all gonna get killed.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows.
That's what I said.
Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control.
It's good they have the backup plan in case this goes bad.
Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
Yeah, introvert. The introvert Adeptus does not want to talk for too long.
So, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Look, your mom was talking so much shit about you, Shenhe. Like, you gotta tell her to stop telling everybody all this crap. Like, she told people you like being tied up. She told people that you're like a homicidal maniac. What the fuck? Tell her to stop it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you. So I went outside to check and caught sight of my master.
Oh, so you knew what she was like.
On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me.
She's like, why do you seem so bothered around me now? What's changed?
After all, master is very talkative.
I noticed.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Maybe you should.
The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit.
Maybe you should try, though.
Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend.
I treat everyone like that, shouldn't I?
For this, I am very grateful indeed.
But maybe we just didn't know better.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
True,
Got
true.
it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Just good friends. Just friends.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list.
Roommates, even.
But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
Okay.
After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly.
Yeah. Nobody's gonna find more than we did. Though.
Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhe. Try it. They're so good.
I concur.
Gross.
It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Okay. Oh!
Look,
Gal pals.
The great chamber is floating into the sky.
It's floating already.
But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
It needs more Samsonite.
Hey, Byron! And hey! People Paimon doesn't know?
enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plostrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level.
Okay.
Once the plostrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? It's actually good news that this stuff that makes it float is so rare, because that means she probably won't be able to make a FF7 situation anytime soon.
The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Okay.
Miss Feiyun, we've brought some new materials to
Oh, look how
submit.
cute she is. This is so cute.
One moment.
Who's that?
I'll be right there.
It's just adorable.
The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plostrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
She will. She will always see what I'm doing.
Wow.
She's so far up my
Can't
ass.
believe you sourced the plostrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
It's Beta!
Wait, I know you. You're the one who fought against the Feiyun Osile, right? Oh, sure enough, your reputation precedes you.
Of course she knows me. She's like on my team all the time.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Beto, captain of the Crux.
The Crux.
Beto? Are you here to join the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset Vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
What you want? Oh, but you want to ask Ningguang a question?
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Not rare enough, clearly.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Look how freaking adorable she is. Oh my god.
Greetings.
She looks like a little cupcake.
These
She's
two
so
are
cute.
Paimon and the Traveler. I'm sure you've heard of them before. And this is... sorry, I'm not sure we've met.
Shenhe. I am their... friend.
That's good, Shenhe. You're getting better at being normal. It's good job.
Good to meet you. Well, from today on, I guess all of us are friends.
With Beto around, we're probably gonna go hit the pub right after this.
Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's girls' night out.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plostrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side.
Wait, is she, she's rich too? She's a rich kid?
Wow. So it looks like the three of us are competitors now.
That's true. You gotta take him out.
Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
Giga Chan. Excellent.
In that case, I have a proposal to make.
I just wanted to help Zepla win. That's it. I don't have nothing in it for me.
Lady Ningguang said
Amazing.
that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us.
Okay. The first 3 to get all 3 materials will be, but there can only be 1 question. No, each team can do a question, so that's true. We can be like 3 teams, but actually 1 team then.
Instead of competing against each other, we could work together to
Smart.
secure the top 3 places between us.
Really
What do
smart.
you think?
I can't believe we didn't think of that first.
Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
Well, it I don't know, but don't worry about it.
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yoon.
More is better than one, so we'll do it faster and better.
The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it.
Yeah.
The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon.
Right, what Beto said. Yes.
How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Right. Yeah, she is smart.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these Wondercores.
What even is a Wondercore?
From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Suling if he's heard of them. You guys...
The ship.
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Sounds good.
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Cool.
Okay, let's go.
I really like Beta.
By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang Yunjin?
Yeah. Wonder if she can tell us.
I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion.
That's a good question. That's a practical question.
Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it.
The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus.
Wait, is it gonna be about Shenhe?
It's called The Divine Damsel of Devastation.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh, it is! Uh-oh! That's gonna be awkward! Oh no! It's definitely gonna be about her. So, Shenhe is pretty great. And Beta is pretty great. And, the opera girl is really cute. And, is there any character that isn't amazing in this game? Because any character that I've met that I just didn't like that much. Lisa. I don't like Lisa. And Zhongli is hot, but I was not impressed by his decision making very much. And yeah, that's it.
Ah, hello.
Oh,
Are you here
Zhongling
for
sucks.
Something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wondercore.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past for stage use.
Yunjin?
Stage use?
Oh, so you must be Miss Yoon. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yoon.
She's
Even
famous?
folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself.
Oh, she's famous. She's like a rock star, basically.
So, you're here to ask about Wondercores, huh? As
Yeah.
it happens,
What is
I
it?
do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber.
Oh, so he really is the
The types
expert.
of ore needed to make Wondercores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
I don't know what it is.
No, we were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and subrosium.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions.
So that means I can use Elemental Sight to find it.
It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market.
So we need the black market.
I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff.
Wow, this is gonna be a huge fucking ordeal, isn't it? Like, this is just one thing that is needed. And we gotta go all the way to the mountain. We gotta talk to the people who live near the mountain. And then maybe they'll help us, probably if we help them. And then after we help them, they're gonna show us the magic trick that shows us to the ore. And then there's another kind of ore that we need to find that only resonates with visions. This is a huge fucking ordeal.
Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. If you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about subrosium.
Okay, alright. Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story
Way
of the
too
divine
big.
damsel of devastation also takes place on that mountain.
Wow, that's so convenient to the plot. You're telling me that the mountain we need to go to get the ore is the same one that Shenhe was found in, and it's also the same one that this play is about, that's also about Shenhe? Okay.
I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact.
That's just fate.
Perhaps it can give
That's
me
destiny.
some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Okay.
I came to Mount
I should
Tianheng
write him and
once
ask him.
with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. This is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towering peaks and the gently flowing streams. It's like setting foot in paradise.
It's so aesthetic. Yeah, it's like a big mood, Yunjin.
No wonder the legend of the divine damsel of devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. Indeed, this looks like a place that one might expect to be frequented by Adepti.
The Divine Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place.
Seems like everyone does.
What's the story about, though?
It's the story of a girl becoming a hero.
Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite.
The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain.
But isn't there still the village? We need to find them, right?
In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared.
Is she about to spoil her the whole thing?
The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness.
What? Why didn't he go out and kill it?
The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me."
Look, if I got kidnapped by a monster and my partner just sat home and cried about it, I'd haunt him. Like, if I got kidnapped by a monster and I got killed by the monster and my partner just sat it and he was like crying and went insane, I'd be so fucking pissed. I'd be a poltergeist in his house.
What a nasty piece of work. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place.
Yeah, who's gonna kill the monster then?
The monster was so terrible and so strong
Someone
that
needs
all
to...
within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand.
No, they needed to rise up, man. All the villagers together, they're stronger than the monster.
Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster,
no,
a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward.
Did she volunteer as tribute?
No, don't do it, little girl.
Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
Yeah. So that's Shenhe. Probably. So you're telling me that a 6-year-old girl could solo this thing and nobody else could deal with it? That's exactly what I mean.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
Look at Shenhe. Just gonna turn and stare. Give her the Lumine stare.
I really like this story.
I bet you do.
But I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
She 1v1 to the boss.
I've never
She
considered
soloed
that
the
before.
boss.
Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the divine damsel.
I mean, the story is great. I liked it.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Of course you think that.
It sure inspired Paimon. Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron. Yeah!
Yeah. Let's go mine. Let's go to the mines.
Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to catch that.
Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about subrosium.
Huh?
Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here.
This is a weird champ.
Shenhe, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
This is a weird champ.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman.
What are you gonna...
If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
That's your uncle? It's your family?
It's...
Shenhe.
What the fuck?
Shenhe. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village.
Why couldn't he say that a second ago?
And this place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Oh, is this creepy?
You know this guy, Shenhe?
Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe.
Okay, then let's see what we can find in this village.
I didn't like that. If the village is deserted, then what's he doing just standing there pointing like a weirdo? What's that? A branch family of
The remains
exorcists
of a god.
used to live in the east
An
of the
abandoned
village.
village, Mount Tianheng.
But in around 2 weeks, the mother died of disease. The young daughter went missing. Shortly after, the father hanged himself on a tree in the yard of his own. What the fuck? It's been confirmed that traces of an evil god's remains were found in the village. The villagers are panicking as no one is certain whether the evil god's remains are gone for good. Do be careful when you're in this area. What? Okay, the game has never been this dark. Okay, we've gone from 1 to 100 all of a sudden.
Does this mean that the true story of the divine damsel of devastation happened right here, in this village? The time frame certainly matches, so it seems we're in the right area. Let's keep looking around.
It's a horror game now. Y'all didn't tell me it was a horror game.
A keen eye.
Huh. What's this?
The doctor said you were gravely ill. Don't worry, I'll give you everything I have to save you. My heart bleeds whenever I see you getting wearier, your illness beyond treatment. How I wish I could suffer the pain for you. You said you had no regrets in this life, and that you only wish for me to take good care of Shenhe. But if you regret nothing, why the tears? I don't know what I've been doing lately. Though I still breathe, I feel like an empty shell. I've read all the ancient texts I could get my hands on, looking for ways to save you, but it's utterly futile. I finally found it. It was Mingjun. He had kept the book that could save you hidden. That guy outside! I took it and followed its instructions to summon a god and offer a sacrifice. The god appeared. But that's, you shouldn't have done that. He hid it for a good reason. I told him I was willing to exchange my life for yours. He kept silent and only pointed at our daughter Shenhe. The god said her fate was to bear the curse of calamity and that she was prone to bring harm to those close to her. The god also said that she might even have been the cause of your death. In that case, I thought I should... What? What? I left her in the cave that the god mentioned. 3 days have passed and still no news. I grow restless from waiting, seized by an ominous feeling. I'm sorry. What? Forgive me, you too, Shenhe. Please forgive me how stupid I was, how blind. Let me apologize to both of you in person. What the fuck? No. No fucking way. No fucking way. Holy shit. Holy shit.
So, Shenhe is the divine damsel?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier.
So she's cursed to, like, bring calamity on everyone?
According to this text, the divine damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple.
Mm-hmm. Well, for me, it's probably fine for us to be friends because I bring plenty of calamity on myself already. Like, I won't even notice the extra calamity that she's bringing because I'm doing enough of that on my own.
And she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father.
That son of a bitch!
Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it.
Yeah, that's why.
It looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
No, really, it was her father was a piece of shit. Let's be honest.
We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of subrosium. Let's have a look over there.
Up here? He sacrificed his child instead of killing the thing.
This is it!
Oh! Magic engraved on subrosium does not wear off easily. Some believe the stone to be a bridge between the living and the dead. However, finding subrosium is no easy matter. You need to be at the right place at the right time. Legend has it that you may find subrosium if you stand in the middle of the lake, south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and look in the direction of the setting sun. It told us where to get it.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some subrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe
Easy.
the news.
That made things easy, yeah. I can't believe this. It's so... This is easily the most screwed up story I've seen in this game so far.
One year when I was back visiting, I heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended.
You should have done more, but you can't blame yourself.
I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Wow.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way.
That's why he should have stopped him for good. So he couldn't do anything else.
There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate
I
is
would.
to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti.
Okay.
So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
I mean, it sounds cheaper than therapy. It sounds like it's working.
It must have been
That's
so
probably
tough for
good.
you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end.
Yeah, we got what we needed, bye.
Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Divine Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
I respect that about Yunjin. Like, she doesn't want to, even though I feel like if she tries to change it, everybody's gonna be pissed off though, because if it's like already a well-known opera and people like the story of the hero, and then she changes it where it's like, well, it wasn't actually her decision after all. Like, I think she's gonna get a lot of backlash for that.
It's okay. I like your version. My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera.
That's nice.
But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will.
So it's okay? We're gonna leave it?
In fact, I think maybe
Like it
you've
is?
already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
That's... So it's like she sees this version of the opera almost like a metaphor for who she could become and her future instead of her past. Like destroying the evil influences so that she can move on and protect others. I think that's a really nice read of it.
Shenhe, Yunjin, cut the chit chat. Let's go.
Yeah, we got our quest to do. We got yeah.
Can't let someone else beat us to it.
True, it's a competition. We gotta go. It's a contest. We gotta go. We gotta hurry. But it's already like it's already night. We'll have to camp out on the rock, huh? It's nighttime. Wait until evening. We supposed to hide in the bush? Okay. No more bunny ears. My bunny ears are not staying on my head right now. I've got a problem with them. I ordered some new ones, but they're not in here. I know it sounds crazy, but maybe I should put them on just so you can see what I'm talking about, because it's bizarre. I'll show you in a second. Wait, did I wait too long? Shit! I'm late. Even when I can change time to my whim, I will still be late. Still gonna be late. Okay, let's do that. It's too early, yeah. It even tells you what time. You can find Xiao nearby. Oh, really? Oh, but I don't say... Maybe not. Oh, it's so beautiful. It should be right here then. Subrosium. Go get what you need, Ningguang. Go pick it up yourself.
That's everything we need. Let's head back and report in.
Okay.
Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
I'm teaching her the value of hard work.
Oh, goodness.
Jiao? Oh, I thought he was gone. Oh, I thought that he was gone already. He was still there? Look, I'm gonna try my ear. I walked past him. Yeah, I didn't see him at all. I'm gonna try to get my ears to work. I miss legendary ASMR voice lines. Fuck. I failed. Yeah, I did not see him, period.
So, are they okay?
Sucks.
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing?
Pretty good. Did you do anything?
I ran into a bit of a brick wall on
No,
my
you
end.
didn't.
Suling's never seen a Wondercore before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wondercores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next, but where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils.
Nice.
When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest.
Why does she care about the Jade Chamber?
In fact, I came specifically to deliver Adepti sigils.
Oh.
Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some Adepti sigils to her. Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity to rejoin human society. But now that I'm here, I wonder if I've been removed from the world for too long. There's so much basic knowledge that I lack.
No, everyone feels like that. It's normal.
Maybe it won't work for me to stay here after all. But either way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll take care of those Adepti sigils.
Without knowing the ins and outs of your situation, I can't say whether you should stay or not. But now that our paths have crossed, we'll always have a connection. So if you're ever feeling down, come find me on my ship. There'll be a drink waiting for you.
Yeah, let's get drunk.
Thank you.
Let's party.
So, Master Zhang, I'll need to use your facilities to make the sigils.
Fine by me. I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts work. Maybe I'll learn something.
I doubt it, but maybe.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects inferior to my master's, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've finished forging the things you asked for, too.
Great!
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there ahead of us!
Okay. Shut up. Shut up. Before I started playing, someone was like, oh, so there's this character, Paimon, who follows you around, and she's so stupid. They put her in the game and made her so stupid, so that way they would explain everything to you through Paimon. I'm like, oh, okay, it's good they added such a stupid character. So that way, you know. And then I started playing. And I literally... we're the same. Like, I am Paimon. Unfortunately. That seems to be the case. Like, I've literally lost track of the number of times that I said exactly what Paimon says. Like, word for word.
Ningguang's little secretary! We found all the materials!
Oh, she didn't like being called little helper. So you said secretary. Now it's little secretary.
Oh, already? All three of you found them together. Okay, I see.
Is that cheating?
The Wondercores and Adepti sigils look good. It seems that we found our winners. I hereby announce that the winners of this material procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin, and Beidou.
What? It's over already? I haven't even found the Plustrite yet.
Wow, you should have hauled ass then. It's been a while.
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
Wow, they're salty.
I'd like to invite our three winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here!
Yeah, where's...
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then. Guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Yeah, it was a really long time ago. It was like a whole week. It was like 4 days.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wondercores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky.
She did it. She got it made again.
Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Yeah!
Question.
Miss Yun, I've already heard something about the reason for your involvement. You are looking for a venue for your new opera, aren't you?
That's right. Lady Ningguang, I would like to hear your opinion.
The unveiling of Miss Yun's grand new opera surely requires a venue of equal grandeur. So what would you say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber?
What? Oh my god.
The Jade Chamber offers a splendid
What?
panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
That's awesome.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
But who's going to be able to afford the ticket price?
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
Cool.
Traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
Okay.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Thank you, Ning. Because I already wasted the question on that when I saved the city. So she actually remembers that. I did already ask that. So that shouldn't count. It's weird of Ning to like worry about me wasting my time on something.
Wow. You're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well. Guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial.
She says we need SEO optimization. That's bullshit.
If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Just tell me how the YouTube algorithm works.
Wow. Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here.
What?
I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
The fuck? She's like, you helped me rebuild my house, so I'll pay you for that. I'll pay you for that by you working for me.
Great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang?
But she's gonna make us work, Paimon.
No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Yeah, think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question.
What if she says no?
Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. A sense of belonging.
It's therapy? You can get therapy from her for doing this quest?
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it, it always requires a reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
It's too real for me right now. That's a question that's been on my mind lately. If I'll stay here, or if I'll move somewhere else.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou, it's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry.
What?
I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Hey, what the fuck?
Beidou, Ningguang, what are you talking about?
Who are they fighting?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know.
Sounds important, though.
When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen in all 7 nations of Teyvat.
It's a horrible idea.
My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time.
Oh? Well then what?
I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world.
She wants to blot out the sun.
And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Uh-oh. Something bad is gonna happen! It's a cutscene. It's the tentacle monster coming out of the water again? No. It's a different monster. Okay, well at least it's not the tentacle monster. It's Leviathan! We need water crystals.
The Avenger of the Vortex. By
It's Leviathan!
Kyle's wife. Final follower of the Overlord of the Vortex.
Shit.
You knew this was coming!
Beidou sensed something was stirring in the deep. She warned me months ago. Knowing she harbors hatred toward the Jade Chamber, I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
And you were gonna tell us that?
Well, let's go fetch the Adeptal.
No. In this human age, the people of Liyue must find a way to overcome this crisis on our strength alone.
What the fuck? You are gonna tell us it's a war? Put Merle whip out here. Oh shit.
All hands, tsunami incoming!
Press the thing! Press the shield generator! Who knows how to do it? I don't... Oh fuck, it wasn't... It's not high enough.
A giant wave!
The wave is too high, it's gonna... Oh fuck. Oh fuck. What am I doing? Punch it in the face! No, stab it. Yeah, better. Stab it. Oh! Nice try. Hey, nice try. You're really... Good effort. Saved. Bestie.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but disaster to us all. At least if you die, I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your strength for the good of others.
Bestie,
the day that
help!
you can truly become part of human society.
Use the shield. LB! 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 What? She froze the title, but she froze the tsunami. Oh man, this cutscene is incredible. Where's she going? Wait, what the fuck? She's just jumping in there. She just jumped down.
What are you doing here?
We can't let you be the only one taking this
We
risk.
jumped into.
I hardly see this as a great risk.
Oh no.
Liyue Harbor are well prepared, and she is already badly injured. Only sheer willpower is keeping her alive. I may be nearing the end of my stamina, but in a fight to the death, I think I have the upper hand.
We'll help too.
You did it. You did it.
Shouldn't we go after her?
Okay.
This place is unstable.
We did it.
It is too risky to continue pursuing her. If the
But
place
she's
collapsed,
not
the
dead,
consequences would be disastrous. Let's head back.
She's not dead. Are you okay?
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me.
I mean, it was extra XP if I went down there.
Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
How did things go underwater?
Well, pretty good. It was not that bad.
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted. When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you.
Good.
How are the Millilith?
But it's not really dead. So, like, it's gonna get really pissed off and be a super boss later.
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal. Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for her help.
Yeah, that was really
On
nice.
behalf of the entire Millilith, thank you for your service.
Just like the hero in the story.
Great. Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera, I'll be able to take the compliments.
Yeah, you really were the hero now.
I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
That's what a hero would say.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down. If she returns with a vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yeah, that's right. You need to have, like...
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
Oh, she wanted to see if the humans could do it.
You wish to hear one's opinion. Well, things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
I mean, it's kind of rude.
That I do not deny.
But she's human, you said.
However, final victory was always going to be ours, even had things been a little more arduous.
True.
If it came to it, I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
She's ready to send out another meteor. Of course she is.
One has observed your adaptation
Of course
the
she is.
Guizhong ballista. And find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking.
That's so like you, Ning.
You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come in the future. Do not suppose that one will not continue observing you hereafter.
While the position
Yeah, it's just
of Tianjin
Leviathan
remains
trial.
mine, I will always ensure Liyue's safety.
There's probably gonna be like Sephiroth later.
Shenhe. One saw you secretly venture out from the mountains a few years ago.
Ramu, I bet.
And noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes. I can't explain it, but I feel happier than I expected.
Oh, that's nice.
Good.
They're friend though.
Traveler, please take good care of Shenhe. She is a dear child. In fact, one has many fond memories of Shenhe's childhood that she may be interested to hear about.
It's such a mom thing to do to your friends. It's such a mom thing to say. It's like, oh, you know what? I have a lot of hilarious, embarrassing stories about her that I could tell you. If you'd like to hear about it, I have a shitload more of embarrassing things to tell you that she did.
There'll be no need.
It's just like, please don't.
Oh. They are all like this. Fine. Since you care not to listen, one shan't be telling you. One shall be going homeward now.
Oh my god, that's so typical.
Have a good rest. Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your
Oh my
energy.
god. Mom bird.
We must celebrate both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis.
It's so embarrassing.
This banquet must be the most spectacular ever.
One is offended after everything one did for you. You better call me when you get back home, too. I want to know if you made it.
Wow, everyone's already seated.
It's a tea party.
It's Paimön's first time attending a banquet in the Jade Chamber. The food here looks amazing.
I'm a shaman now. Of my earth shield.
All of you here are my distinguished guests.
This is so
I
weird.
am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself. Those who don't drink alcohol, please, help yourself to other beverages. Fine wine is a delight to the senses, but it is far from the only one. I trust you will find the marvelous view from the Jade Chamber to be an equally gratifying indulgence.
Y'all have Bud
Have
Light.
you heard? Miss Yun's going to be performing today.
Sure have. Honestly, it's the main reason I'm here. I've never missed any of Miss Yun's performances, and I don't intend to start now.
He's a simp.
I hear she's going to perform The Divine Damsel of Devastation today, the one written by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Hey, look! Miss Yun is going on stage!
Oh, shit! Here we go. Here we go. Is she gonna do it all by herself? Oh, of course it's in Chinese. The darkness. Ooh, chills. Chills. Holy shit. Oh my god. Content. Oh
神
my
女劈
god.
罐到这
Oh
里
my
本该接
god.
近尾声
What?
但今日我再添一笔，唱与诸位听。
You've gotta be kidding me. Like,
"彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再会，新朋旧友坐满堂，共聚此时。"
holy fucking shit. Are you kidding me?
What did you think?
Are you fucking kidding me right
I
now?
thought I sang rather well.
Holy shit. That's what I couldn't stop thinking. During this performance, I'm just thinking like, this is a free-to-play gacha game. It's a free-to-play mobile gacha game. I can't believe it. Like, I feel kind of bad. It is free. Just don't pull, like, actually, Remini is playing. He's, like, staying around the same point as me in the story, but he's not spending any money. At least for now. He hasn't spent any money. And he said he hasn't felt pressured at all to spend any money. And he's having a fantastic time. Like, I think he saw this yesterday. So you don't, like, you really don't have to. You can. He said going to the park is free, but you can spend $999 for ice cream. Is that what we're calling it? Thanks to all the whales who made it possible. Holy shit, man. After doing the quest, I'm quite pressured. Remini says. Remini's gonna crack after this quest, though. Yeah. The quest. That's the problem, though. I will fund the game for y'all. Don't worry. I'm blown away by the quality of this. What I was gonna say is, I feel kind of bad for, like, honestly, just kind of constantly shitting on this game because I put it in the same category as, like, every other free-to-play mobile game, because usually those are really shit. But, damn, man. That was incredible. Like, I had chills the whole time. It was, like, one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. Really. Fuck, man. Fuck.
It was beautiful. Paimon
Will she do more of those?
It was wonderful. Also, thank you.
It was so good. It was so fucking good.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Divine Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I've found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an Adeptus. Wait, you're the
He's
girl
drunk off his
from the
ass.
opera, aren't you? The divine damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely worth showing up for. Let me pull up a
I mean,
chat.
it's a party, so whatever.
We'll all have a friendly chat, get better acquainted.
Alright, I guess.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Shenhe, that's so rude.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Shenhe's back to her old self again.
It seems like she still has a way to go.
Hey, what are you doing?
He just wanted to party. It's fine.
Calm down, Shenhe.
Cool. Wow. I'm really speechless after this.
To act, one must first feel. After our trip to Mount Tianheng together, I felt much more in touch with the character today. I believe I was able to deliver a more profound performance because of it. Next time I have a new opera, may we study the character together again.
Oh my, yes! I can think of some different characters you could make operas about. Let's do it.
Now that I think about it, I'm glad Master sent me here to deliver the sigils.
Incredible.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the chance to meet you.
Holy shit.
I'm sure I have much to learn from you in the future.
Wow. Like, Shenhe is obviously probably the most badass character, badass female character so far that they've introduced. And this is something that I was talking about to Rimini over the weekend, is that, like, the problem with the game is that yeah, we all know that gacha games prey on you for, like, people who like to gamba and stuff, right? Yeah. But this game also preys on you if you are a simp. Like, if you're gonna simp, basically, it's going to pressure you to simping. And that's the thing nobody talks about. Everybody puts so much attention on the pressure to pay money that they forget about the enormous fucking pressure to simp. And I didn't think... Well, I knew it would happen to me, okay? Let's be honest. I did. But I didn't think it would be this bad. I really didn't think it would be this bad, man. It's real bad. It's really, really bad. The simp bait is huge. Is that? Yeah. Like, I honestly, like, I was feeling pretty, like, normal about the boats that I had collected until on Friday. With the scene, with what happened at the Golden House. After that, I felt like I turned a corner in my degeneracy. And, who did I tell about that the other day? I was talking to someone about that. And, oh yeah, Selly had asked me. He said, oh, you're going full Genshin these days. And I said, well, I'm having a lot of fun, but it seems the game turned me into even more of a degen than I was already. And he said, games don't make you degen, they reveal it. That's what Selly said. I'm really bothered by this. He really didn't need to come at me so hard like that either.